Good morning. Welcome to another What I Eat in a Day video here on the Sam Cooks Kindness YouTube channel. I am Sam and I am so happy that you are here. Today, it's summer. We're in it now. My kids are home. You can hear them yelling in the background, so this is going to be super fun. And as you can see, I've already completely lost control of my house, but we still need to eat. So here we are. It's real. And I'm just going to show you what I'm going to eat today while my kids are home and we're trying to find our new routine. I don't know if we ever will, but it is what it is. Here we go. If you are new here, I have lost about 70 pounds now on my health journey. I am vegan. I eat mostly whole food types of foods, but I do have some flexibility in there because this is real life and I'm about abundance and not deprivation and finding ways to stay full and satisfied and happy on this journey because what's the point if I'm miserable and starving? So today is going to be a pretty typical day. I am lightly counting calories currently just to kind of make sure I'm falling where I need to be because I tend to go heavy-handed on like condiments and things that bring the calories up in my meals. So I am counting calories, but I'm just looking at my calorie goal and I'm looking at my protein goal. I'm not really monitoring anything else. Obviously I'm tracking it, but I'm not trying to hit like a specific goal there. And my calories currently are set around 1700. I think it's like 1760, which is actually considered maintenance for my height. I'm only 5'1", but it's been working out pretty well for me. I just want to see how I feel here. And then if I want to lower them a little bit, I will. I started my morning with some apple cinnamon oatmeal today. I add riced cauliflower into the base to bulk up my oatmeal, and then I pair it with some rolled oats. And my little gentleman decided to return his breakfast bowl, so I had to stop and give him a little treat before continuing making my breakfast. Good boy. There you go. Then in with the cauliflower and the oatmeal, I added half of a serving of this vanilla protein today for a little bit of sweetness and protein boost. Then I just mixed it all up with some chopped apple and lots of cinnamon and microwaved this until everything was cooked through. Then I made my protein coffee with a half a scoop of that protein powder, almond milk, iced coffee, and a little bit of extra instant decaf coffee because that protein kind of takes away the coffee flavor a little bit. Then I just blended it up to make it extra smooth and topped that with ice. This breakfast is hearty and filling and super cozy. Plus it packs in 32 grams of protein, which is pretty impressive for a vegan breakfast. So I brewed myself some iced green tea and I put in my creatine and my vegan collagen. I take these every single day. I'm gonna drink this and I'm gonna head downstairs for my workout before lunchtime. If you're interested, the current workout program that I'm doing is by Carolyn Gervin. It's her Iron Series. Today is day 10, which is back and biceps. I've been doing it about 3 days a week, and then I go to yoga and Pilates 2 days a week, and then 1 day a week I try to do some sort of like mild cardio. This is a big difference than what I used to do. I used to really rely on running. I was running like 5 to 6 days a week, and I was having a lot of hip pain and knee pain, and I went through therapy and all kinds of stuff to try to help it. You know, running just wasn't working for me. It was making me have more pain and it was making me hungry all the time. And as much as I loved it and I loved seeing improvements and getting faster, the intense cardio all the time really probably wasn't the best thing. But now I have been really leaning into building muscle. I'm really loving doing the strength workouts and seeing actual like improvement and like muscle definition popping through a little bit, which is really cool. I would love to hear about your workouts because this is kind of, it's not new to me. I've been working out regularly for years now, but I'm just trying to get myself into more like effective and short, like time efficient workouts that are effective. So that has led me to strength training because I have big goals of aging gracefully. That's a big why for my health journey. I want to be active as I age. I want to be strong. I want to keep my muscles and my bones healthy. And I know that building muscle is a big key for that. So yeah, that's my current workout routine, schedule, whatever you want to call it. And so far I am loving it. So I'll keep you updated as that evolves and changes over time. At lunchtime, I air fried some kabocha squash and sliced up some of this vegan turkey. It's from It Doesn't Taste Like Chicken, and it is so delicious. I'm still on a wrap kick, so I made a wrap with some spicy mustard, some maple mustard dressing from my saucy ebook, piled on all that vegan turkey and some shredded veggies that I already had in my fridge. Of course, I had to pile on pickles because I'm obsessed, and hot sauce because I like it spicy, and then I just shove in as much greens as I possibly can and struggle with my life to try to roll it up. Paired it with snap peas from my garden, some carrots, and that air-fried kabocha squash. So this is how I honor my cravings and make them in a lower calorie, high volume way so that I can still support my goals while making my soul happy. It's so important to work with yourself and not against yourself in this journey, to find things that work for you, to make it feel like you're not depriving yourself, finding healthier versions of your favorite foods. All these things will help you on your own journey if that's your goal, to lose weight. Oh my God. It's been a while since I made kabocha squash, and they just looked really good in the grocery store this week. I'm very excited that I got one. They're so creamy. So good. So I'm going to go dig into this giant plate, and I am so excited. After a slow and rainy summer morning, we finally got out for our long-awaited vest walk with my pup. And then I came home to enjoy a nice iced coffee with a little bit of soy milk in there. For my birthday, my brother and his girlfriend got me this beautiful box of mushrooms. Obviously, I already ate some out of the middle, but look how beautiful they are. Such a good birthday present. So I have all these mushrooms to use up, and I'm so excited. I think tonight I'm gonna make a vegan mushroom frittata type situation, and I'm gonna serve it with like a side salad, and I think it's gonna be so tasty. So I am going to decide which mushrooms to use and start getting that together now. So I have oyster, shiitake, and pioppino, and lots of green scallions that we got from our CSA, as well as some cherry tomatoes. So I'm just gonna saute these up, mix up a quick egg with chickpea flour and silken tofu, and then we'll put it all together and we will bake it. And I will put the whole recipe for you down below in the description box. I really loved how this frittata turned out. It was so tasty, the mushrooms were delicious, and it got a nice crisp crust on the outside of it. It came apart super nicely, and it was so good paired with some fresh veggies and a little bit of oil-free hash browns that I just tossed in the air fryer. The salad is just simple veggies tossed with my creamy balsamic dressing from my new ebook. I've definitely been eating a lot more dessert lately, and I'm making it work for me. No day is complete lately without a little bit of my Ninja Creamy ice cream. I am ending my night with some protein Ninja Creamy. This is the second half. I ate the first half last night, so tonight I get to finish it. And this is just protein powder, almond milk, and PB2. And it's like, it hits the spot, you know, it's not like obviously the most indulgent ice cream or anything, but I get to eat like a decent amount of it for a lesser amount of calories, so I really like it. And I still have enough calories, so I'm going to add a little bit. This is just a half of a quarter cup of some store-bought granola that I have in my fridge that I don't tend to usually eat. It's usually more for my kids, but it's just the crumbs left on the bottom of the bag, and nobody's going to eat that. So I like to add a little bit of texture into here if I'm able. So this is my dessert. This is the last thing I'm going to eat today. If I do end up snacking on anything else, I will let you know. Otherwise, I'm going to wrap it up here. Thank you so much for joining me on this day of realistic vegan eats. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got some inspiration. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to my channel so that you never miss another video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!